20 miles west of downtown Dallas. One of the league's grand settings, AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Mike Tirico along with my partner Greg Olson. It's Will Lutz, the kicker, who gets this started. And off we go from Arlington. And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start. So that Cowboy offense takes the field, ready to go to work for the first time. They are led out by their quarterback, Dak Prescott.
You know, Mike, it's kind of become cliche. You know, these guys come onto the field and we say, hey, you got to defend every blade of grass. They can make every throw, but that's exactly the case anytime this guy's lined up behind center. And the amount of stress that it puts on your pass defense, on your secondary to know, I got to defend sideline to sideline, line of scrimmage to the end zone. No matter where that ball is snapped, that's a tall task, and they're going to have to mix up coverages and be really sound on the back end, or this guy can really kill you.
His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in. And he's out of bounds on the pass play, but that's good for 8 yards.
At the 42-yard line. It's a gain of 9.
No play action. It's Prescott. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
And 1.
He'll try to run for it with Williams. And he'll get to the 48, and that's going to be good enough. It'll pick up a first down.
A gain of 10 yards. That's good for a Cowboys first down.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. It's another run here for Williams. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6. At the Broncos.
They'll go again here with Williams. And this will be a short gain down to the 41-yard line. That's the safety, Talanoa Hufanga on the tackle.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up third and 3.
Third and short. Prescott. He's got a receiver, and that's Lamb.
It's a gain of 14 yards. That's another Cowboys first down.
That is Ferguson in motion.
27-yard line.
On first down, it is Williams. He'll be brought down inside the 25. The linebacker Jonathan Cooper on the tackle. From the 24 now, here's second down and 7. On play action, here's Dak. He'll get that to Javonte Williams. And he'll get about 3 here on second down before he's out of bounds.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up third and 3.
Shotgun snap for Prescott. Right back to Williams. They connect again. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively. And now, decision time. What are you going to do on fourth down?
Brings up 4th and 1.
Auburn's kick is good. And the Cowboys will take a 3-0 lead.
You know, they did a lot of good things on this opening drive, Mike. I know they stalled out once they got down there into the red zone. They're going to need to work on finishing some of these drives as this game moves along. But that's a good 3 points to start this game.
And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. Here comes the Denver offense set to take over for the first time. They'll be led by the man from Oregon who started his career at Auburn, quarterback Bo Nix.
In last week's game, the opponent just really neutralized him and, frankly, this entire passing game. Nobody was open. When they were, he missed some throws. The offensive line had some protection issues. It just overall was a poor performance. So they understand if they're going to come into today's game and have some success, they've got to find a way to get some explosive production and some efficiency out of this passing game.
And he is out of bounds down at the 21.
13 yards on the play. That's another Broncos first down.
On the bootleg, it's Nix. That's complete to his running back, J.K. Dobbins. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
And 10 at the 20-yard line.
Second down, Nix. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up third down.
10 yards to go.
Working out of the gun, it's Nix. Flush to his right. Taking off, he'll try to get there. And the Broncos are going to have first and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown. He is dangerous when a play breaks down. A pickup of 18.
At the 2-yard line.
The defensive line has to do a better job of contain rushing, especially on third down. Like, you can't rush one-on-one. You have to rush as a unit. Keep the quarterback in the pocket, and when you let him get loose, this is what's going to happen.
Trying to fight his way into the end zone, but they will mark him short. Down at the 1. Dobbins is into the end zone for a Bronco touchdown. A lot of big bodies down there, but at the end of the day, the one that mattered, the one with the ball, finds the end zone for the touchdown.
Yeah, once that back gets the ball, Mike, he's just looking for a little crack of daylight, and he's thinking, I'm going to run into it and just hope I come out the other side. And in this case, the other side's the end zone, and they get 6.
The kick by Lutz is good. And the Broncos move out to a 7-3 lead. So now after the touchdown, Lutz is going to send this one away. Here's McAllister to return. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. The Cowboys offense ready to get going with their second possession. They'll start out first down and 10. Oh, a loose football. The Broncos have it. And he is going to bring this one back. It is a fumble recovery for a defensive touchdown. The kick by Lutz is good. Broncos extend their advantage to 14-3. So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. Avante Turpin on the return. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. The Cowboys offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. They'll begin with first and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Dak. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Patrick Surtain. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
30-yard line.
Mike, these are just throws you're not accustomed to seeing, especially from a quarterback that has played this much football. He's been around the NFL for a long time. He's got to make better decisions. Costly mistakes like that are going to kill his team.
Back onto the field comes the Denver offense. They start with the lead and the football. They do so with tremendous field position. It's 1st and 10. Off the play fake, here's Nix. This one is complete inbounds, but not a whole lot out of it. It just gets back to the line of scrimmage, nothing more. Now, following the play, we're going to get a stoppage. There's an injured Bronco. The training staff going to look, and will step out for a moment. Here's a 2nd and 9 now from the 29. Back to throw is Nix. Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush. Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack. And this is the danger of trying these long field goals. Remember, Mike, if you miss, the other team gets the ball at the spot of the kick. So it's going to end up setting them up for great field position as they start this next drive.
So now here are the Cowboys. Their offense ready to make their way back onto the field. They'll begin with terrific starting field position. It gets going with 1st and 10. That's out wide to Williams. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
Brings up 2nd and
On 2nd down, it's down. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
This is a guy that we're used to seeing make a lot of his plays in the back end, Mike, kind of patrolling that center field safety position. But this time, he recognized that play up at the line of scrimmage, and he blows it up for a loss.
On 3rd down, Prescott. Left side, caught by Lamb. 15-yard pickup there. That's good for a Dallas 1st down.
13 yards. And the Cowboys 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
They'll throw again. Dak. That's brought in right side by Pickens. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. Here's the give up the middle with Williams. And he is fortunate to get past the line of scrimmage. Call it a yard at most. That's Zach Allen there on the tackle.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd and 3.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short. And he's trying to get to the marker, but he's not going to get there. About a yard short. Now, what do you do on 4th and 1? Aubrey's kick is good. And the Cowboys cut the lead to 4. It's 10-6.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. The Broncos offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. The advantage is 8. We'll see if they can make this a 2-score game on this drive. 1st down and 10. That's going to be caught. It's Marvin Mims. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield.
And the Broncos 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
On 1st down, here's Nix to throw. Quick hitting slant there. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. 11 yards on the connection there. 1st down, Broncos. From the shotgun, here's Nix. That's to Gray, open on the left side. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10.
And the Broncos first down.
Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
And these are the type of splash plays that can have an impact, especially as the game goes on. So offensive line has to do a better job to make sure that they have this protection shored up and that this isn't a sign of things to come.
We are through 1. It's the Broncos with the early lead. We're back to Arlington in a moment. The Broncos in possession of the football to begin the second quarter. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. As we are ready to get back underway. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
Sets up a 3rd down and
Nix
18.
from the gun. Oh, they're on him in a flash, and he lost the football. The Cowboys have it. And he is going to bring this one back. They force the fumble, and it leads to a defensive score. Greg, what a terrible play for the offense. You're trying to gain some momentum. Here you not only lose the handle of the ball, you hand the defense 6 points.
And Mike, how often do we see that when a player loses the ball, his confidence is not far behind? And I think in this case, that's where the coaching comes in. Put your arm around him. Hey, we're giving you the ball in this next possession. We believe in you. They've got to get this player back into the flow of the game after that back-breaking turnover that led to the defensive touchdown.
Next to score, Broncos 14, Cowboys 13.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. On the return, here comes Marvin Mims. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And they will finally get him down, but he gets all the way close to the 40-yard line. The Broncos offense back onto the field for their next possession. Their lead is just a point as they begin it on this drive with 1st and 10. A terrific run there, all the way down to the 30-yard line. A big-time play for the Broncos. 31 yards.
A gain of 31 yards. 1st down, Denver.
Play action now. It's Nix. Inside the 10, it is caught. And he's in! Evan Ingram. Touchdown, Broncos. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year.
Just a beautiful ball there by the quarterback. And the point I want to make here, Mike, and make sure the viewer understands is, in the NFL, if you have to wait for a guy to be open and then deliver the ball, it's too late. So often these quarterbacks throw their guy open. They anticipate where the void in the coverage is going to be. That's exactly the reason this play worked out here, Mike, and he's able to connect here for a big touchdown.
Broncos 21, Cowboys 13.
So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. Here's McAllister to return. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. The Cowboys offense ready for this next possession. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. Play fake. Prescott. And he's caught downfield by Pickens. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
That's good.
It's a nice start to the drive. A gain of 10 and a quick first down.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Here's a handoff to Williams. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. Now, following the play, we're going to get a stoppage. There's an injured Bronco. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. Set to go now on 1st and 10. That is Ferguson in motion. On 1st down, right back to Williams. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
From the shotgun, it's Dak. He'll step up and run. Dak wisely hits the deck at the end, but he slides after picking up the first down.
19 yards. That's another Cowboys first down. 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Mike, this is great awareness by the quarterback manipulating the pocket. He feels the pressure coming on around him, but so often the soft spot is moving up in the pocket. That's exactly what he does. Takes off down the middle of the field, picks up good yardage, and a first down.
And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
2nd down, Prescott. He'll drop this down to Williams. Tough running there in the red zone. He did not want to go down. And he picks up the first down. It'll be 1st and goal.
And the Cowboys first down.
They'll run. It's Williams. And they smack him down there. Big hit right at the line.
It's a gain
No
of a
gain.
yard. Brings up 2nd and goal. At the
Now a
7
second down throw. The pressure too much. And he goes down.
by Saquon Jones.
What once looked like a promising drive has suddenly hit a little bit of a roadblock here, Mike. They're in scoring position, yes. But now on 3rd and goal, following that 2nd down sack, this defense has a shot to come away, only giving up 3.
So backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. A shotgun snap for Prescott. A short throw caught by Ferguson.
It's a pretty simple read. It's man coverage. They run a little interference on the inside, and that makes it hard for the defender to stick with their man, and it leads to an easy pitch and catch.
3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Cowboys are back within 5.
Cowboys 16.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in 1st and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
The Broncos offense ready to come back out for this next possession. The lead is 5 as they're going to start with this first down. They'll go play action with Nix. He'll find his man, Nicole Hardman. And he's out of bounds, up close to the 45-yard line.
And the Broncos first down.
Now, faking the give. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Working out of the gun, it's Nix. And he gets that to Hardman. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
To throw is Nix. He'll try to run for it. Good job breaking the pocket and going for 14 yards. And most importantly, a first down.
Of 14 yards. That's good for a Broncos first down.
Having a quarterback with this ability to run is such an X factor in today's NFL. It's an element of their offense that you have to be prepared for on every single play. Here we see it on 3rd down. Starts out as a pass. Nowhere to go with the ball. He tucks it, turns into a runner. picks up the first down.
Now, a second. The blitz overwhelms the offensive line, and down he goes. Malik Harrison in for the sack. It's a loss of 9 and sets up third down. Back to throw is Nix. The pressure gets there again, and again he goes down. Malik Harrison. He gets in to record his second sack of the game, number 4 on the season. On fourth down, Jeremy Crawshaw on to punt for Denver. Devontae Turpin to return for the Cowboys. This one angles out of bounds, and the mark comes inside the 15-yard line. The Cowboys offense and Javonte Williams getting set for this next possession. They'll begin with first down from their own 11. They'll run for the first time with their fullback. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple.
Taken down at the 14-yard line.
They face second down and 7.
Brings up second and 7.
A give, and here comes Williams. Williams hit, and he loses the football.
Pretty fortunate right there, Mike. If that ball bounces just a different direction, that could easily be a turnover or even points the other direction.
He's got his tight end. That's Ferguson. That is catch number 60 for the season.
19 yards. That's good for a Cowboys first down. First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
Give them 12 on that one. They are on the march. Another first down.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Operating from the gun, here's Dak. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
A gain of 4. It's now second and 6. At their
on second down, it's Dak. A quick slash taken by Lamb. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down. Third and a yard. They'll go with the sneak. Trying to find any seam he can, but the push too strong in the middle. He didn't get there. It's fourth down.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
On for the field goal now, it's Brandon Aubrey. They'll spot this at their own 48, meaning this is a 62-yard attempt.
Wow, what a big kick there. I mean, just looking down, anytime the kicker is lined up on the other side of the 50, you think, there's no way this ball's going to get there, Mike. But listen, he's got a big leg. This one he strikes absolutely perfect. That was good off the foot.
He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Broncos offense and their running back set to go once more. And as a play caller, when you've got a guy who's running like this, you lean on him. And your offensive line has had big opening after big opening and big numbers in this first half. He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes. Donovan Izaraku into double figures now. That is sack number 10 on the year.
What an unbelievable performance by this pass rush to start this game. And then on the flip side of things, I'm not sure if things could get any worse for this offensive line. I mean, they've got to figure something out, and they've got to do it in a hurry because they are completely outmatched right now at the moment.
Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts. Talk things over before third down.
As a route runner, once you identify zone coverage like they were playing here, the key is find open space and stay in it. He did a nice job here because that was not a big hole. The quarterback had to put a little extra on that one, and they were able to make the completion.
They get 15 on that game. Good for a Denver first down.
And the Broncos first down. A gain of 15. First down, Broncos.
And this is why most teams, Mike, decide to take the ball first after the halftime break, because they want to be able to control this middle four. At the end of the first half, you can use your timeout. You can use some strategy to steal an extra possession. If they're able now to go down and come away with points, they'll have a chance to double it up again right after the halftime break.
It is 2nd and 6. They'll throw. It's Nix. He connects with Mims. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
9 yards.
There's this misconception out there, Mike, that in the NFL you have to run the same amount of run plays as you do pass plays. And as you're seeing in this drive, you can fall on one side of that coin a little bit more as long as you're able to remain effective and efficient. So far, their passing game has dominated here early, and that last pickup leads to a first down.
Incomplete.
2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Throwing. Nix. That'll be complete to Dobbins. Get about 6 before he's taken down. The Broncos going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout, as that'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. It's 3rd and 4. Throwing is Nix. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Yeah, that one just didn't feel right from the jump. I think he sensed that he was either going to take a sack or get baited into making a bad throw. So ultimately a good decision. Just throw the ball away.
He makes up for the earlier miss. This time, the kick is good. And the Broncos going to tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half. The clock showing 5 seconds remaining in this half as the kick's away. On the return, here's Turpin. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there.
At their own 25-yard line.
And they'll elect not to run another play. Instead, just take a knee and take this on into the locker room. And apparently we'll forget about that for the moment and turn our attention to quarter number 3. Let's go. This taken at the 5. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
At their own 28-yard line.
A run with Dobbins. And he'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Going to lose a yard.
Behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
He'll pop this ahead for about 4, but it will set up 3rd down.
A gain of 4. And it's 3rd down.
Here's Nix to throw. And they're going to track him down. He couldn't find a receiver, and down he goes.
This has been a masterful game plan defensively. I mean, not only have they found their mismatches and been able to exploit them, it's led to 7 sacks so far. I mean, even when the offense seems to make an adjustment, Mike, the defense just still seems to be one step ahead of them.
Fair catch.
This kick hangs up, and the fair catch will be
The
taken
Cowboys take over
beyond the
1st and 10
35-yard line.
At their own 38-yard
The Cowboys
line.
offense and Javonte Williams getting set for this next possession. The deficit is 5, so they'll try to put a drive together here. They'll begin it with 1st and 10. They'll start this on the ground. It's Williams. Finding room across midfield. And he'll be taken down.
A gain of 15 yards. And the Cowboys first down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
First down, Prescott. That's right side. He's got Ferguson. And he'll be hustled out just shy of the first down marker. That's a pickup at 9. He's going to set up 2nd and 1.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
This pass right side, caught by Lamb. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. 25 yards, the pickup there. First down, Cowboys.
First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Great pre-snap recognition here by the quarterback. He looks outside and sees man coverage, and he knows exactly where he's going to go with the ball. Now it's up to the receiver to create separation at the top of the route. Ball's on time, great placement, nice big pickup.
From the 1-yard line, first down and goal. They put Pickens in motion.
First and goal at the 1-yard line.
He's got his man, middle of the end zone. C.D. Lamb, touchdown Cowboys.
It seems to me they were kind of holding this play call for this exact situation, Mike. First and goal, down here near the goal line, and they had this one worked up all week. Simple pitch and catch, and it works to perfection.
The Cowboys will line up for the 2-point conversion.
They're going to try to run for it with Williams. And he is not able to get to the goal line, so they stop him and not bump the lead up to 3. It remains a 1-point game. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. On the return, here's Mims. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Back onto the field comes the Denver offense. The deficit is 1, as they'll search now for that go-ahead score. Nix, how to throw it here on first down. That one is complete to Hardman. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. From the 34-yard line. Here's 2nd and a couple.
At the 34-yard line.
Here's Dobbins. And he'll have enough to move the chains. He'll take this forward for about 3 yards. So, first and 10 here now at the 38.
First down. A gain of 4 yards.
On the ground, here's Dobbins. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. A pickup of 14 on that one. First down, Broncos.
Broncos, first down. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Off the play fake, here's Nix. And left side, it's caught. And they'll take this down inside the 35. That's a gain of 16. This offense is humming. A first down.
16 yards. First down, Broncos.
Now, so far here today, putting points on the board certainly hasn't been a problem, and plays like that are why. Think about it, Mike. Sometimes you just have to take what the defense gives you and not force something that's not there, and that mid-range pass results in a fresh set of downs.
That's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7.
It's a gain of 8.
Second down. Nix. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
Even when it seems like they're putting a nice drive together, Mike, they just can't seem to escape this pass rush. It has been relentless all game long, and they get him here again.
He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. A gain there of 15. Good for a Denver first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Now Nick's going to look to throw. That's going to be caught by Gray. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6. At the 9-yard
On
line.
2nd down, it's Nix. And he'll take it on in. Evan Ingram. Touchdown, Broncos. So that's his 2nd touchdown of this one. And he's got a half dozen for the year. Nix and the Broncos now will line up and go for 2.
The Broncos will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Now they'll set. Oh, they're on him in a flash, and he lost the football. And the Cowboys are going to come away with the football.
I'm always curious how a defense is going to respond. So you give up a touchdown, you give up 6, and now the offense is trying to extend it to 8. How are you going to buckle down? How are you going to hang in there? In this case, let's give them a little credit. Keep those 2 off the board, and they can come to the sideline and regroup.
Here's McAllister to return. A good return as he takes it across the 30. Here's Dak Prescott, and the Cowboy offense set to go again. And he's had it going in the first half. Really had his way with the secondary. They have been powerless to stop him. Now, they're trying to keep it going. Drive begins with a run by Williams. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
At the 32-yard line.
A shotgun snap for Prescott. In trouble, and down he goes. That's the linebacker, Nick Bonito. He gets in for the sack, and that is now an even 20 on the year. What a season. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. From the shotgun, it's Dak. To the left side, he's got Ferguson. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down. And he's going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football. The Broncos offense, and Bo Nix getting ready to go back to work. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Now it's Dobbins. He's beyond midfield to the 45. Oh, what a run. Down inside the 30-yard line. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 33 yards. On 1st down, here's Nix to throw. He'll dump this out wide to Dobbins. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain. From the shotgun, here's Nix. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. Malik Harrison. He gets in yet again. That's now 3 sacks for him in this one.
3rd and long.
Working out of the gun, it's Nix. That's deep for the back of the end zone. That one broken up in the end zone. It's incomplete. What great work just to get those hands up there. And now it's 4th down. On now, it's Will Lutz to try the field goal. This is going to be a 51-yard attempt. Lutz's kick is good. And the Broncos will extend their third quarter lead.
Cowboys.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. The Cowboys offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. The deficit is 8 as this drive begins with 1st and 10. On the give, it's Williams. And he's able to force his way through one man, but he can only muster about a yard on that play. 2nd down.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete. 3rd, they need 8.
Brings up 3rd down.
Prescott now. He's got his man. It's Pickens. They get 19 on that pass play. That's good for a Dallas 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Anytime you're facing a zone defense, you're working from your first progression all the way through. But when guys are open in this level, Mike, they don't stay open very long. So what they taught us as receivers, if you're open, stay open. And if you're not open, you better get open quick because that ball is coming out.
Oh, what a run. Down inside the 30-yard line.
Another Cowboys 1st down.
So no shortage of offense in this one as we end the 3rd. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Dak. Quick throw, on target to Pickens. And he's close to another 1st down. He's brought down just shy of the marker.
At the 19-yard line.
Now a run, and it's their fullback with the catch. And he will keep the drive moving. Gets the 1st down. Nice gain of 5.
That's another Cowboys 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Back to throw is Prescott. To the outside. Catch made by Pickens. And he'll be forced out of bounds and pick up a couple on that one. On 2nd down, it's Dak. Short throw, caught by Ferguson. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and
To throw is Prescott. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. Nick Bonito. He moves closer to the all-time record with 21 sacks on the year.
For the Cowboys field goal. A 30-yard attempt.
And this one, right down the middle. It's good. Well, every bit helps as they draw just a little bit closer.
So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Broncos offense and Bo Nix getting ready to go back to work. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been successful. He just processes things so quickly, making the right read seemingly every time. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play. 2nd and
A quick throw on the RPO is complete. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
it's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
To throw is Nix. That'll be complete to Dobbins. And he is very close to the first down, but eyeball, he is shy of it. And they say it's 4th and inches. A fair catch called and taken right at the 30-yard line. The Cowboys offense and Javonte Williams getting set for this next possession. And he has put in a full game's work and then some. Just an incredible performance on the ground to this point in the 4th quarter. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Now a second down throw for Prescott. Open man, downfield, it's CeeDee Lamb. Here's 1st and 10.
2 yards. That's good for our Cowboys. First down.
To throw is Dak. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down. They'll try the right side with Williams. Nothing doing there. He'll go down behind the line.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever started.
Searching for some kind of seam to go forward. It's not there. They get him behind the line. 4th down coming up.
Well, when you call a screenplay, of course, you're looking to catch the defense off guard and pick up a chunk play. You're not thinking you're actually going to find yourself going backwards, but that's exactly the case here, and really nice job by the defense sniffing that one out.
He cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return. The Broncos offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. Will try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. They'll give it to Dobbins. Yeah, he did a nice job there, sidestepping tacklers on his way to a pickup of 8. Now, a 2nd down throw for Nix. He connects with Gray on that one. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 3, but that is good enough for a 1st down.
That's good for Broncos. First down.
Play action now. It's Nix. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 41-yard line.
2nd down. Nix. A quick throw. That's complete on the slant. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. Now, following the play, we're going to get a stoppage. There's an injured Bronco. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. They'll turn and hand this one off. Not much happening there. Just a short gain.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
The 46-yard line.
Throwing. Nix. A throw there on 2nd down. Going to be incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
He'll throw it left and has his running back. And he'll be out of bounds, well short of the line to gain. And that'll set up 4th down. This one has plenty of legs. And it is good. A big 3 points as they extend their 4th quarter lead.
So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
So now here are the Cowboys. Their offense ready to make their way back onto the field. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. They run over center with Williams. And he'll gain about 6 there as it's up past the 35-yard line. So, from the 37, here's 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 37-yard line.
They'll go again here with Williams. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
Zach Allen. No gain on the play. It's now
3rd and short. Prescott. That's taken in. And he'll try to get to the marker, but he's going to wind up a yard or 2 short.
A 2-yard gain.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
And the receiver with a fair catch, taken successfully, and that's where he'll turn it over to the offense.
At their own 30-yard
The Broncos offense starting to trot out for this next possession. They'll do so with 1st and 10. His drive will start on the ground, and he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. And now the Cowboys going to take a timeout. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. That's a timeout for Dallas. It's their 2nd, and they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play. Now Nick's going to look to throw. The 2nd down throw is incomplete. This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. They'll throw. It's Nix. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there. Make things difficult defensively. And it sets up 4th down.
When you get the ball in this situation, what you're looking to do is not only end the drive with a touchdown to put the game away, but you'd love to chew up some clock. So with that incomplete pass now likely putting an end to this series, that's a big opportunity for them to try to close this game out.
To return, it is Turpin. And he'll get a few yards on this return up past the 15-yard line. Cowboys offense getting set to get back to work. A 1st down throw for Prescott. That's caught by Lamb. And he'll be taken down just shy of the 30. They are down to 1 timeout and the 2-minute warning to work with as we get set for 1st and 10. And that ball intercepted by Pat Surtain. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback, because this defense, they're onto you. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw them a curveball and try to shift back some of that advantage to your side of the ball.
1st and 10 now from the 36. Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he's going to be taken down, and that will take us to the 2-minute warning. They'll drop to throw. Got it into the hands of Mims. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. And now at 152, the defense will pull the plug there as they take a timeout. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee. 2nd and 11. Down to a knee one more time. And that should just about do it. So it is a win for the visiting Broncos. They bounced back from the loss last week, really put in a determined effort, and will come away with the victory. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olsen and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. So long, everybody.